Imagine it's 1939. World War II has just begun. Investors are dumping stocks faster than you can say Armageddon. The world looks like it's about to end. And then, one man walks in and says, "Perfect. I'll buy everything." This isn't fiction. This is Sir John Templeton, the man who made millions by buying 100 bankrupt companies when everyone else was losing their minds. John Templeton wasn't born rich. He was born in Tennessee in 1912, a small-town kid who grew up fixing cars and catching fish to feed his family. By the time he got to Yale University, he had one goal: get smart enough to never be poor again. He graduated top of his class during the Great Depression. Then went to Oxford as a Rhodes Scholar, studied law, but realized law was boring. He would rather make money. So he went to Wall Street and quickly proved he wasn't like the others. When the world went to war in 1939, everyone expected the markets to collapse. Templeton looked at the panic and thought, if everyone's running in one direction, maybe the money's in the opposite one. So he did something crazy. He borrowed $10,000, a fortune at the time, and bought 100 shares of every U.S. company trading under $1. There were 104 companies, and 37 of them were bankrupt. Friends told him, "You're insane." Bankers laughed. His broker probably thought he'd gone mad, but Templeton just smiled and said, "The time of maximum pessimism is the best time to buy." 4 years later, he sold them for over $40,000, turning panic into profit. That single move made him a legend and defined his entire philosophy. When others see disaster, see discounts. Years later, he founded the Templeton Growth Fund, investing all over the world, long before global investing was even a thing. While others chased hot American stocks, he was buying bargains in Japan, South Korea, and Brazil. Over decades, his fund turned ordinary investors into millionaires because Templeton understood something timeless. If you only search for bargains in your own backyard, you'll miss 95% of the world's opportunities. Templeton wasn't your typical Wall Street guy. He was deeply spiritual. He believed investing was about mastering your mind, not the market. Before every big move, he prayed, not for profit, but for wisdom. He said, "An investor who has all the answers doesn't understand the questions." To him, patience and humility were better assets than any stock tip. In 1968, Templeton sold his fund, moved to the Bahamas, and turned to philanthropy. He founded the Templeton Foundation and Templeton Prize, honoring people like Mother Teresa and the Dalai Lama. In 1987, Queen Elizabeth knighted him. And that's how John Templeton became Sir John Templeton, a man who proved true wealth isn't money, it's wisdom. So the next time markets crash and everyone screams, "Sell," remember Sir John Templeton, the man who saw opportunity when the world saw chaos. Because in investing, fortune favors the fearless.